That shit ain't work for me last time I tried it.
Yeah, I ain't even about to waste my time. I thought you had to
Yeah.
put your YouTube name in, but then I seen Lily only put like
No.
Drew.
Oh, hold up. Let me view.
As we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set.
Boys in there talking about goddamn how to be a goddamn what's the nigga exterminator? Oh, shut the fuck up.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
That is, what's the name that lost his spot, man? Lenny.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of shady shit going on in Tampa. I don't know who gave
Hey, man, we got a young
news.
rook, man. 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 94 agility. You know what I'm saying? He got to get on that field. Superstar.
My boy said reigning champs live now. Okay. That's how you got to post in games. I see it, Matt. Okay. I see the vision.
What'd he say?
You're like reigning champs live. Yeah, reigning champs, bitch. Fucking nerd. 32 of y'all motherfuckers can't fuck with me. I'm him.
What was this nigga Dingo did? He said he like 10 minutes.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we?
Hey, man. All I know, Dingo won a ring. I came in here and won a ring.
Yo.
That's what I do.
The last run got 3. Now here's
Yeah, I'm waiting on you all day, Dingo.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll only get a couple up to about.
Hey, Tierra, I'm going to have to call you back after this game, though. No, I can't.
Really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4.
I'm going to have to call you back after this game.
Guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys
All right.
they call the
Have a good
defensive
day at work.
ends. They're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well,
I got multiple girlfriends, Dingo. You can never do what I do, man.
They will just roam and hit.
Throwing now is Lance.
You and Watt only. Salute to you. Salute to you and Watt, man. Nah, I was talking about Watt.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence you're
Hey, I be having to bite my tongue just because the boys out of this league so good and don't want to leave and all this shit.
And they connected there and picked up a first down.
I already sent it, man. I was already searching when you said you were ready.
Play fake. Lance winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught by
Debo. He's crazy.
Touchdown.
He don't need to play like that. 6 points, man.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy.
Oh no, I plan on taking over the #1 spot in the yard once again.
To try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage.
I ain't never been in the bottom.
There you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Gold with the extra point, and it's now
the Raiders
7-0
1-11. Why he ain't leave? Fuck no. Scan for him.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. Yep.
Hey, for the rest of the season, I ain't. Yo, he was gonna be like, yo, it was like, hey, bro, you
can't talk to the commish like that in front of everybody. Fucking bitch. I don't know how my depth chart even got fucked up. Like, that shit annoying.
Begin at the 25.
Yeah!
Uh-oh. Not gonna wear the goddamn Jameis Winston Air jersey now.
Yeah, I think y'all jerseys were better.
Why the
They'll
fuck is...
start by running the option to the right.
Dang,
And he
Greenlaw,
will lose
fucking...
yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Yo, Matt must be going and fucking with my
They'll
dev
lose a
chart,
yard
bro.
there, and
Oh,
it's
that's it
second
down
and
there,
11.
man.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
Listen, put an accusation out there now.
You goddamn
nice
skip.
job there, stopping him for a loss.
Nah, somebody definitely fucked up my wide receiver shit. I don't know how that happened.
Here's second and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's out to the flag for Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our
That nigga might have got 1,500 yards on 55 catches.
They've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us up. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense
like Bob
off
Minnery.
guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works
look
better
like Joey
against certain
Bachelor.
defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice
Really
job
knows
getting
Joey
him down
Bachelor.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Ah, let's go. We march. We walk in that trap. We take over that trap.
Throwing on second and 14. Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh yeah, get him that loss so we can have the same record and I can move up. Dingus.
Yeah. If I get him a loss, that means I beat the top two seeds in the goddamn season.
Broke through some
I ain't the
contact.
top
I had
two
both of
seed,
them.
though.
I had both of them. They
It's a 7-yard
I'm not. I got 4
carry to set
losses.
them up with a second and
Somebody
3.
else is higher than
Defensively
me.
here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of
Oh, you
points
saying
scored
give
in
me the
NFL,
loss.
so
Yeah,
no
give
matter
you the
the
loss
coward,
so I can
you
have the
gotta
same
find
record
a
as you.
way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number.
And be a higher
20
seed,
points
hopefully.
scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing
That nigga
it.
Zeke look
A lot of
agile.
teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the
You can
screen
take
10 to
any
12
good
times
angle.
in a game.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Dingo is.
They're looking for Judy,
Yeah.
but it's intercepted.
I think it's the Christian Armstrong.
And the return will stop well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
I think it's
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown.
Yeah, that
and
nigga
then you
Tariq
get the
Castro Fields, I done
interception.
turned him
Just
to the
perfect.
top corner
How
in the
about the
league.
discipline that they showed on defense?
was
Because after
65
the
when I
offense
got him.
scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot
Like, they give him
downfield, they were
crazy,
more than prepared for that
He's
one.
been balling. He fast.
First
Gotta
down
give him
run, not
that
going
shit.
to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Touchdown, 49ers. I think it's
Bro,
fair to say
AFC
there's
really
nothing
might be
against
ass.
a
This nigga
crowd
11 and
on
1. I'm
its
up
feet
14
quite like
nothing
a
right
big
now.
play, and
Dang.
that
I
was
beat the
something
piss down to the
special there.
the
Boy, was
Bengals
he
for
moving.
fucking like 7-1 when I beat them niggas 7-2.
Blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff.
That's crazy. If I was in the AFC, I would be walking to the goddamn Super Bowl.
Sometimes the best play is just
Well, I already
go to the
walked there,
schoolyard
too,
where you
though.
look
I
at your
don't know.
fastest
Either
guy and
side.
say, go long, go get it, big man.
I don't know how Lulu not coming out of here. I don't give a damn. You got the Steelers in this, all these years too. You gotta turn up.
I saw that too.
This fielded right
Is
at
that
the
Michael
goal line.
Parsons?
Yeah. That was a bad play call on me. It's in that. It's in 2000. Oh, he went and got that bitch.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
I didn't see one. He just went and got. No, what's the name got that? Jamel Dean.
Things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder.
We got Master Day, Sucker, Deuce.
Offense is playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson.
He's the #1 receiver in the fucking league. You cannot leave him one-on-one, bro.
That boy gave him #1.
First down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what
that's what I'm saying. Like, my shit been fucked up. I don't know how.
All game long. They catch
Oh nah, if you got them get sim games and you don't edit your shit, yeah, computer do that
now
shit.
You put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah.
14-0 the score. This is
We want boss man fat on us. We want boss man fat on that field. That's what we want.
They fucked up my receivers. I don't know how.
Damn, why ain't Jalen Watermeyer getting on the field?
I'm about to go through my shit after this game.
You ready?
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
NFC Championship game right here.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
I might have said the NFC run through San Francisco,
and
man.
he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Big hole there.
It's all right. He's ready to stand for him. They ducked us last year. That shit ain't happening this year.
You ducked us, you sorry ass motherfuckers. I beat the fuck out of the nigga you lost to. You can't fuck with me.
I won't lie in when I played that nigga.
It's 1st and goal. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass.
Yeah, he blitzed the fuck out of me. Like, he blitzed it. He OD'd.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought that shit was illegal, man. Like, that shit illegal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Exactly. You can catch them for a big play on that shit every time.
Yeah, Sleep. You heard that shit.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation,
Good.
but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime
Almost
spot.
second.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
The fucking tackle,
I
dude.
wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
We want to stop.
The blind bomber.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Over the middle, complete.
Oh yeah, he didn't get it. He got greed. Nigga caught the ball in the end zone and ran out, and they didn't went on 4th down. Greed.
And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Oh, that's crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
There.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That's a catch.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Couldn't find that play for nothing.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's Lance. He's got room to run past the 20.
Yeah, Kittle.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Kittle just scored a 95-yard touchdown.
He can definitely motor, and he shows
Yeah,
off the wheels there after
AFC
the
might be
catch
sweet
as
as
he's able
hell.
to shake free.
Yeah, and this is no ordinary run after the catch. This is supersized right here. He's able to look it in, turn upfield, and then it's as simple as looking for the area.
The Browns and the goddamn Ravens, the only teams over there.
All the way to the end zone.
Ravens stink. I done beat him in this league, that league. I think I played the Browns too this year.
Gold able to tack
Yeah,
on
Browns
the extra
guys.
point, and it's now 21-0.
That's that squeaky Ochia dude.
Yeah.
Here is
number 1 2 3
Wisnowski
games.
booted away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Uh-oh.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position.
Scotty.
It's actually
Scotty.
scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Head on the goalpost, Scotty.
2 minutes remaining in this
They really
first
having this
half
up for
of
years.
football. Coming up at halftime, we'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Oh, we gotta get
He's
that.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A second down pass play there, but it's
that nigga Vita OD.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Nigga, Tariq had 4 picks last week, got 2 in the
like
first half.
when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot.
You've been complaining about that shit since Madden dropped.
And you know you're
Gotta
going to need some
adjust
big
at some
plays to
point.
get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Damn, the Rams
So
7 and 5 and don't gotta use it.
Incompletion on first down.
I overran that shit.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be brought
I
down
ran the
about
fuck
the
out of that.
43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
This Josh Down special right here, he
Going
can
to the
score.
quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to fire
Yeah,
one deep,
exactly.
middle of the field.
Oh, he dropped it.
Unable to connect,
Damn,
incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
My Evans. They're getting bullied.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence.
Damn, Brady,
something was just
not
wrong with the
season.
ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson.
Ooh, that was a dot.
And he will
Ah, that was a dot.
and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards.
That nigga put winning spot. Yeah.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Yo.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look down.
Nah,
How you put faith in your goddamn receivers? Darnell
that's
Washington,
a
University of
good
Georgia.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
Darnell
Found his
Washington,
running
University
back,
of Georgia.
Let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice
He's one of them
play for
ones.
the
He got them
offense.
targets now.
We had a great draft now. We had a great draft.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I haven't seen that play in a minute.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I ain't like that.
Wilson will throw again. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Oh, he got another
Intercepted
pick.
at the goal line.
3 in the first half.
Able to get there and pick second. And the 49ers are going to take
No,
possession
I'm catching him.
as they've got it at their own
My corner got 3 in the
line.
first half.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? And could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
That nigga had to be playing corner right there and ran away. He's tripping.
Past the 20.
I done had 2 90-plus yard touchdowns in the first half.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
Yes.
And the Niners will extend their lead here.
That was a long-ass play. That was a long-ass. That was a long-ass play. I knew I had fucked up when I had just came up. I was like, oh, shit.
8-0. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Shit, dot. Hey, computer really saved you right there. You lucky you got a hand on it. I put that shit outside and everything. Yeah, you was a step behind.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I don't know, David Otani, you got down 95 speed. You on his ass.
49ers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
We get a start here, fellas. We win this game.
Broncos had to get hella force wins. Ain't no way. 11-1.
Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as
What the
always.
AFC got
As we
going?
welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
I almost lost to that dude. I wasn't really all the way locked. He's 6-6 though. This season pretty much over. Mac Millions.
Yeah.
The Broncos
somebody
on
else
the
I
field
know.
ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the
Yeah.
ball. They got to find some way to string
They do.
something
I want a lot at the
together.
end of the season. Had a lot going on.
Had that shit locked up all year long to the last 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah,
fans was
we
giving them hell.
be pissed down the Panthers leg. This shit, we got that back in blood.
And find a way to get back in this
Oh, one of my
One was a
losses.
forced- I lost one time, and then the other one was a
This is
forced
the
loss.
drive that kind of kickstarts them. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
We did number
That
one
makes
rush
it very
defense in the league for
difficult.
2
But when
straight
you're running
years.
a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the
I'm glad he
pass.
ain't
That was
fumble right there.
short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him.
He
That
got
was way
lined
too
up
easy.
perfectly.
Looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now this
Damn,
throw
Tariq,
caught
my
left
fault.
side.
I should have
He'll go
chased.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was
Wait,
they
wait, sir.
analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same.
This nigga terrible, bro.
Snags it for the pick, and the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
What? No, it's raining inside, Dingo.
You wanted to be in, coming out the
what?
quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Crazy.
Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Boy, the offensive lines is great, man. I need that in San Fran.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of
Boy's in the pocket chilling. 15 seconds.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Scotty.
About that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Gotta go there. God, you gotta have that awareness, bro. Work back to the QB, man. Be QB friendly, bro. Lessons learned.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see the pass, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can.
No, Eli Ricks. You were supposed to be a 49er. They hold me, my boy. You lasted all the way to the end of the 1st. Then he went to pick before me.
When he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Man, niggas start watching my stream. We got up 35-0. Fuck. Lenny.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Nice save.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They benched you for him, Lenny. Come to San Fran.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that now.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside.
Oh, his receivers doing some work.
Down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
You need one stop, dude. I got down 6 away from the 5K walk.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he drops it in.
Because I'm leading team.
Struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They go play action with Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Anybody going to bring their defense to the game?
5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault.
I knew that shit was coming.
A good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Jamel, you're better than that, bro. He cannot beat you.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Lance.
I'll try to go get that.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense,
Zachary.
you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That guy wasn't even blitzing right there. What are you talking about? That's pass rush. That wasn't a blitz.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the
get the
time.
fuck out of here, bro.
He'll send this one into
Get the fuck out of here.
And that'll hit in the end.
Goal line situation.
There, that'll be a touchback.
That shit was bullshit. How did he not get sacked right there, though? Niggas tackling everybody but the nigga with the ball.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he stopped immediately there. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they're going to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level, occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Gold for the extra point. Now this one was over.
That nigga, they're a problem.
They just add on to their big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
These are days of our lives.
Oh, good return up
They
past the
are,
30.
niggas gotta survive.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
I forgot Roach was in this bitch.
You said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see
It's no fourth down rule. There's no fourth down rule in the fourth.
It's
No
not?
fourth down rule in the fourth.
When they make that change.
He said that today. He said that yesterday.
You're right. Big play right here.
Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Nah, you good.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a dot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Gold to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I only had 2.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
This ain't no diss.
Taking it about the 1. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Damn, White, you can't beat. You beat right there, bro.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last.
I don't know why you feel that way. Well, he played on that.
Yeah, that should not happen in the playoff.
Right at midfield.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for prize and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's complete, Okuebuna. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well,
who the fuck is that screaming back there?
They go and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft.
Thought she was screaming about the game. What did they say?
Hell, that nigga got real cheerleaded.
Puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What?
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating.
Had to give it to him.
Struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Javon Kinlaw busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
That shit ain't winning. That shit ain't happening in the playoffs, though. I'm on that Zeke shit.
I love it. The boys just think they just got the Super Bowl chance beat. So like, Super Bowl run.
I don't. The boys don't strike no fear in me. I feel very confident going into the NFC playoffs.
You was probably feeling confident last year.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This defense is not.
Yeah, bye week gonna take you off your groove.
Yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. They go play action now. Wilson.
All right.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
I should have punted that.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is
we
evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yeah, Bills cross the
just
same
playing
thing.
For pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
All I had to do.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get
That's my bad. I should have ran it, actually. I threw the ball. Threw the ball 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
Extra point from McManus is good.
But the power went out at his job yesterday for like 4 to 9, bro. That shit was terrible.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see
I
what
would
they
do
can
all
do
the
starting with the onside kick.
I threw the ball 3rd and 4th. Yeah.
Team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something.
Divisional playoff with the Colts. What am I watching?
I said 9 and 4, 3 and 9, 3 and 9. I had a playoff goddamn soaked up a minute ago.
Maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah,
you said your playoff is what?
I had it sold up a minute ago.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
So I gotta play the Rams. I gotta play the Rams. Is there even a Rams user?
No. That's how you know niggas falling off, because I'm winning that division, so he got a wild card. So somebody bullshitting.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. Now the Broncos
are
going to
call timeouts. Come on.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Should have won that game. I couldn't stop that nigga from throwing that shit short as fuck. That nigga kept throwing that shit to Zeke. That nigga was wide. It was burning Devin White.
And Lance now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Nah. They got too many shot plays. I don't even be having a lot of attempts. We be scoring.
The chain gang hustling to
I gotta stop. I shouldn't have
threw
that damn pick early in the game. They put me up too easy of a touchdown for him.
Run on the inside handoff.
Nigga Jamel Dean ain't even had his second straight.
That is how this one is going to come to an end.
I didn't know that.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
485.